Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Boston Red Sox. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. Eduardo Rodriguez, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, his last one wasn't a particularly good one. Only pitched 2 innings, and they're going to need more than 2 innings from this guy in this one. So hopefully, in between that start and this one today, he ironed out what went wrong between that one and the one he's about to pitch into today.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He will lead this one off today. First pitch coming. Here it is. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
And he's going to have extra bases right out of the chute today. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with a runner in scoring position 1 batter into the game.
Here's Byron Buxton now. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. Here comes the first pitch. Changeup in for a strike. Blackmon leads off second with nobody out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Count is 1-2 now. Two and two. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and he's taking the league by storm right now. He's punishing every mistake he sees, and we'll see if he can lose another ball over the wall again today.
Striding forward now is the DH, Chris Davis, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Way outside. 1-2. The 1-2 misses inside off the plate. Ball 3-2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Payoff pitch on its way, and this is fouled at the plate. High in the air down the right field line.
On the run is Benintendi.
And that's the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Wilson Ramos.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. The 2-1. Line towards center field. Bradley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Minnesota, and now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Jose Barrios gets the starting nod for the Twins. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he could throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Blackman comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
First offering on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Ready with the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
But there's your textbook waist pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. The next Twin up, Eddie Rosario. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul. Another 2-2 offering. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Here's Miguel Sano. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A 2-ball 1-strike count to the Twins first baseman. Drilled right back up the middle. Pedroia has it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Batting 7, second baseman, number 15.
Up next for Minnesota, number 15. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 15 for him thus far as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
You've heard people talk about towering home runs. Well, when you hit one over the monster, you know you've hit one. The only question on this one, was it going to stay fair? And it did.
In now, number 64.
Number 64.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Pedroia ranging into shallow right. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the Twins fire the opening salvo as they're on the board courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's got 3 base hits in 21 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Rosario coming on. 1 out.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate. And if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. The average on the season sits right at .290 to begin the day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And a fastball just a bit high. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. way out in front. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Runner at first here, one man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Batting 7.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Stepping up now, Ramos. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. Here comes the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Bogarts is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. The 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Rosario is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Red Sox leave 1. They're down 1-0. So much baseball history here at Fenway Park, in and around the stadium, as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on the show.
Leading off for the Twins.
Coming to the plate now, Charlie Blackmon. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two and 1 now to the Twins leadoff man.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And with 1 gone, time for a check of the standings to see where the Red Sox place in the American League East. Here's Byron Buxton now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Sent toward first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter.
Here's Chris Davis now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Davis is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
This is the classic case of the modern-day ball player right there. You can have the batting average if your OPS is north of 800.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Chris Davis.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Hit in the air down the right field line.
Benintendi in pursuit,
but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Two out here and a runner at second. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Davis is on his way home. Now the relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Twins wind up stranding 1, but they're on top 1-0. Striding in for Boston, Jonathan Lucroy. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. Something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Right side, hit hard. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Martin, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. Lucroy gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. There he goes. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag.
Once the catcher realized that pitch was going to be a worm burner, I think he gave up on worrying about trying to throw out the stealing base runner. That was a good job of just keeping it close and preventing the runner from maybe going all the way around to third.
Ready on 1 and 2. Line drive to left. Blackman is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. One and 2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman,
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way.
Inside ball.
Fastball that just misses inside. And that one stayed up a little high.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Now the 2-0 home. Hit to short. Lewis scoots it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. It remains 1-0. At the plate, Eddie Rosario, as we begin the top of the 4th.
The right fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
First pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Here's Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the belt, the pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 misses for the second ball. Three and 0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Three and 0 pitch on its way, and he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So striding in, number 15. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Rosario at second, Sano at first with no outs. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's off the green monster. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Stepping in now, number 64. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 home is at the knees and inside, but called a strike. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Into the box, Royce Lewis, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with 1 away now. Here's the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Benintendi is there. Let's see if they test it. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Minnesota. Here's J.D. Martinez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
J.D. Martinez.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now the 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
The 3-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 3-1. He swung on and missed. A full count now. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Hosmer playing here in his age 31 season. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Rosario is there. And that's the third out. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Leading off for Minnesota, left fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And that's the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 25, Byron Buxton.
Settling in now, Byron Buxton. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Fastball called for strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Two runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Missed with a slider.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilson Ramos. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And a ball, 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. 1 left for Minnesota. They're up 2-0. Striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. 1-1. Strike two, swinging.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit down the line at first. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Stepping into the box, Ramos. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball one. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Now here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Fastball too high, ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. He reached on a single in his first try. Set, here it comes. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Ramos stands at first with 1 out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Line towards center field. Buxton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The second baseman, number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
Now batting, Dustin Pedroia hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Turned on down the line. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As he'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Set. Here's the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're one strike away from being shut out through 5.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Working for the punch out and the offering. Still 1-2. Another 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Popped him up. Sano over to his left. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 5 innings complete. Twins lead it 2-0. Drew Pomeranz takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 31, Drew Pomeranz.
Ready for another shot now, Eddie Rosario. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Eddie Rosario.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Up around the face. Now the 1-0. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's Miguel Sano. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, comes in with 6 hits in 21 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Right there for strike 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The wind up and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and that's through for a hit. Sano will head for second, and this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Number 15 will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Sano, the runner at second with one away. And there's ball one. A 1-1. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Ramos ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Lewis.
Standing in, Royce Lewis. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And Lucroy's tag will come too late. Safe at home plate.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Charlie Blackmon. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. He's set and the pitch. And that one just missed outside. 2 men are on with 2 men out. (2-0) to the Twins left fielder.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Three and 1 now.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Now to the plate, Byron Buxton, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a breaking ball stays outside.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
One 0 count. Here it is. Here's a high pop-up. Lucroy is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Twins get a run on 2 hits. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Twins 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First pitch of the at-bat. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Buxton. 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, designated hitter.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there, and that's the second out of the inning. So with 2 out and the base is empty, it's Eric Hosmer now.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Left side, but well foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's Chris Davis now. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, he's got 3 base hits in 19 tries. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Hot shot on the ground is short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Wilson Ramos. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Striding in once again, Eddie Rosario. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Standing in now, Miguel Sano, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1. Lifted in the air to center. Bradley is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Lays off 1-0. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
1-1, here it comes. In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie.
Stepping up to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In now, Ramos. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 14 on the season. And the Red Sox are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat. But it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. The first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0. There's a heater in there for a strike.
Counts 1-1.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Sean Doolittle takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 62, Sean Doolittle.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Here comes the first pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. This is line to left. Oh, and this goes right past him. Lucroy ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Wow, that error has got to really sting. Anytime a run scores because of an error, it eats at you, but especially when he comes around from first, he wasn't even in scoring position when the play started.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. His career line with Doolittle, he's gone 2 for 5. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Doolittle stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Set to deliver on 2-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Sano moving to his left. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Twins 3 and the Red Sox 2. Stepping in, number 15, already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far.
Number 15.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And that misses ball 1. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Striding into the box, number 64. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. One and 2 to the Twins catcher. high in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Royce Lewis. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he misses. 2-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is taken high above the zone. A runner on first with 2 away. Three and 0 now. Byron Buxton would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And it bangs off the monster. Here comes the runner around third on his way home. The tag, and he's safe as they extend their lead to 2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Carson Smith enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Here's Byron Buxton now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Now the 1-0 is outside for a ball. Blackmon at second with 2 down. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now 4-2 in favor of the Twins. Jacob Barnes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50, Jacob Barnes.
At the plate, Rafael Devers. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Slapped hard the opposite way. Blackman has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's J.D. Martinez. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
First baseman, Eric.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Eric Hosmer. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And that misses 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. The 0-1 on its way. Missed with a slider. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now here's the pitch.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. On to the 9th from Fenway Park. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Chris Davis. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 1-2. And right into the shift. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wilson Ramos. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a dive there from Pedroia, but he comes up empty. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Ramos leads off first with 1 away. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel.
Standing in, Miguel Sano. From the belt, kicks and deals. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 1-2
is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
2 out with the man at first. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Twins wind up stranding 1, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Zach Britton is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Zach Britton.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Britton's ready. Here's the first pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Count now a ball and a strike. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. The next 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
A bouncer up the middle. Beautiful diving stop. He gathers the throw. Safe. Exceptional effort out there, but that base hit puts the potential tying run at first.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
Stepping in, Ramos. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. Way to get dirty. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
Now batting, catcher.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home is laid off of for ball number 3. That one's in there. 3-1. Runner at second here with one man out. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, and we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with one away. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Pedroia waiting, the 1-0. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, he's gone 2 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Two 2-0.
He's in danger of walking in the tying run, but if he gives up a base hit, this game's probably going to come to an end.
Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Minnesota took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jose Barrios earns his 5th winner of the year. Zach Britton wraps it up for the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game.